What's good? What's good, everybody? Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel as you come in and check out the content. And with that being said, man, I want to. Lisa Leslie was just on a podcast recently, and she spoke about the GOAT conversation, amongst other things. And she spoke about some of the great female basketball players that have played in the WNBA. And I thought, I liked her conversation, her comment about that GOAT conversation. And I think that a lot of people, men and women, should take the approach of like she did with the GOAT conversation. Just, it's you really number one, Lisa Leslie said she just said it was disrespectful, right? And I can appreciate the reason why she would think it would be disrespectful, because there has been so many great basketball players in the WNBA. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to let Lisa Leslie, her comments, I'm gonna let that play, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm going to give my my take on what she said.
Should Asia now start being discussed in the GOAT conversation? And Lisa, dare I say, is she already there?
Well, here's my thing. I never really talked about this whole GOAT thing. And I know that it's tough because there's different errors. Like Cheryl Miller was amazing, and she may be somebody's GOAT because she did so much great things in women's basketball and getting us to the platform where we were before the WNBA ever began. When you have Cheryl, you have myself, you have Cynthia Cooper, all different positions, amazing players, Lauren Jackson, Diana Taurasi, Sue Burke. Then you have Maya Moore come in, an amazing player. And I just feel like it's so tough. And then you have Asia. And I feel like Asia is like taking home everything. I feel like Asia don't have the competition, to be really honest. I just feel like when you look at centers and forwards across the board in the league, that position is starting to go away. There's not like a lot of true centers and forwards. And so I just feel like her dominance is like when you take a person and you go, in any era, Asia would be amazing. In any era. That's how you get to GOAT status, right? But I feel like in any era, Cynthia Cooper would have been amazing. Cheryl Miller would have been amazing. I would be amazing. Like we would still have the level of success that we've had even now in this era. So to me, there's a lot of women who are really the cream of the crop at the top. And it would be disrespectful to me to try and say one person who is accomplishing more awards in this time period is necessarily better than a person who accomplished it. You know, it's almost like when you say Michael Jordan played when he was more physical, right? Mm-hmm. But LeBron plays now. LeBron is great. But Michael Jordan, like the errors were different. So I think it's just tough. I love the dominance that we're seeing from Asia Wilson. And I just hope that she gets her flowers off the courts. The endorsement deals and the things should flow to some of the best players in the world. And
all right, so she said a lot, man, that I want to comment on and I'd agree with. Number one, I do believe that it is disrespectful for, I guess it's cool for the fans to do that and the media, but for other players, I think it's disrespectful for them to claim themselves as the GOAT, right? I just don't think it's respectful. Even Michael Jordan said that, right? Like Michael Jordan said he cringed when he kind of hear that GOAT conversation, or because he said he never had an opportunity to play against Jerry West or Bill Russell and those guys. So he don't see how he can claim that title as being a GOAT where he never had the opportunity to play against the greats who came before him. And so to me, that makes a lot of sense, number one. Then number two, I think like what Lisa Leslie says is when you like great players like Cynthia Cooper, I think that Cynthia Cooper could play right now because of her style of play. She had her mid-range game and the way she got open on the court and the way she moved. Cynthia Cooper could play right now. Lisa Leslie, the way she operated in the low post, and as dominant as she was when she played, I think Lisa Leslie would be just as dominant today as she was back when she was with the Sparks. Same thing with like Maya Moore. Like Maya Moore, man, Maya Moore, I think when she played 8 years and won 4 championships, that's dominance, right? I didn't even know that until recently. Then you got Sue Bird, you got Diana Taurasi, like Diana Taurasi, another player, who could play. You could stick Diana Taurasi in any era, and she's going to do what Diana Taurasi do, and it's just that simple. So no way can you, like, with any amount of certainty, you can't put it on and say, well, oh, this person was the GOAT. Like Lisa Leslie said, because of the amount of accolades they had, and that's not, to me, a barometer. You could do the accolades, the stats, you could do the eye test, but the thing is, though, you can't do it. Great players, I think we should just enjoy, their talent. For real, because I would have loved to have seen Maya Moore, and Cynthia Cooper and Cheryl Swoops and them go at it. But it wasn't meant to be. By the time Maya Moore came along, Cynthia Cooper was done. I think what's the other young lady name? Cheryl Swoops, she was done. Tina Thompson, I'm not sure if Maya Moore got to see any of Lisa Leslie, because Lisa Leslie is a little bit younger than Cynthia Cooper and Cheryl Swoops. But man, you just had so many, so many really great female basketball players that came through the WNBA, and I haven't really touched on or named all of them. I'm sure that I done left some off the list. That just goes to show, like, how much talent that has come through the WNBA since it's since it started. So I agree with a lot of everything that Lisa Leslie said. It is definitely disrespectful. And if you know the history of basketball, then not just women's basketball, but men's too. You got to know that it takes a lot of work to be a professional basketball player. Like in any league, either league, the WNBA or the NBA, you are the cream of the crop. I think the WNBA has like 130 something players. So that's the top 135 players, at least in this country, if not the world. That's the top 130 something players. And in the NBA, I think you got like 400 players, right? 400 over 400 players. So you talking about being the top 400 in the world playing professional. So that's a lot of talent. It's just a lot of talent, and you got to respect that. And in any era, you like to be the top, the top 400 or whatever, I don't know how many it's in the NBA, but in the top, man, that's a lot of talent. You talking about some people that can really play basketball. So I definitely agree with everything Lisa Leslie said. It's disrespectful. Also, I want to touch on Asia Wilson getting her flowers. Asia Wilson is a beast. She's a beast. And the thing about Asia Wilson is she can operate in that paint, and she can also hit that mid-range jumper. So, I mean, she put that ball on the floor, and she can go left, she can go right, and pull up for that mid-range jumper. That right there, that's old school basketball. I think that right there will be successful in any era, because it's that mid-range shot is just, number one, it's a lost art. Number two, it's a shot that it's so much the higher percentage shot once you perfect it like she has. I think what was a game 3 in the championship series, Asia Wilson. Game 3, when she shot over DeWanna Bonner and another player, right? And DeWanna Bonner is taller than her and longer than her, but she pulled up probably from like about 10 feet away from that basket, man, just drained it and sent them, and just sent them home. like I said, that shot right there, once you perfect that mid-range shot and you can get to your area on a court, it's basically unstoppable. And that's one of the reasons why Asia Wilson is so dominant. And I hope that she do, I hope she do get her flowers, man, because she's beast. I know a lot of people say that, she get calls and stuff like that. She get her calls. I don't even really get involved in the referee part of the game, but I do appreciate that talent and her dominance. So, but yeah, that's all I have right now for the what Lisa Leslie had to say about these WNBA players, and that GOAT conversation. Hopefully, these players will be smart enough to stay away from that argument, because you don't want to disrespect the players that have came before you and that have paved the way. Like you standing on the shoulders of Diana Taurasi. You standing on the shoulders of Lisa Leslie, Cheryl Miller, like all the greats who have came before these young ladies who playing today. They standing on their shoulders. So it's not a good look to disrespect them and say, well, I'm the best, when these women have paved the way, for you to be here. So I dig that. I dig that, that comment from Lisa Leslie. So with that being said, man, y'all make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to leave a comment, and I will check you all out in the next video.